If you're on Upwork submitting proposals and you're hearing nothing but crickets, there is 90% chance your profile was the problem, not even your skills. I have landed clients on Upwork, and the difference between profiles that get hired and profiles that get ignored comes down to 5 specific elements most people completely mix. So in the next 6 minutes, I am walking you through exactly how to build an Upwork profile that positions you as the obvious choice. And this is not just theory. This is actually what works. So let's get into it. There are 5 elements that separate profiles that get hired from profiles that get ignored. So let's break them down one by one. Now, the first element is your headline bio. So you need to make it result oriented. You need to make it result driven, right? Your headline is the first thing clients see, so do not waste that opportunity. Now, here is an example of a bad headline. This kind of headline just talk about the skills or the list of services that you offer. It tells the client nothing about the outcomes, nothing about their pain, nothing about the solution. Now, a good headline should read like this: I help e-commerce brands manage their Shopify store so that they can focus on scaling. Now, when optimizing your Upwork profile, here is your headline formula: I help specific clients achieve specific results through words, core services. Now, this tells clients about outcomes. It also tells potential clients about the kind of people you would want to work with. The second element is the overview. Now you're going to lead your overview, which we also call the about section, with their problem and not your bio, not your story. I've seen a lot of freelancers start their overview with, hi, my name is X and I have XYZ amount of years of experience, doing blah, blah, blah. You need to stop right there. Clients don't care about your journey anymore. They care about their pain, obviously, and they're looking for people who have the solution to their pain. So start your overview by naming their problem. Exactly. Now start your overview with the problems you solve. Example: struggling to keep up with customers' emails while trying to grow your online store. I get it. You have started your business to create and sell, not to spend hours in your inbox. That's where I come in. I am a Shopify-focused virtual assistant who handles customer support, order management, and admin tasks so that you can focus on what actually grows your revenue. I've worked with e-commerce founders who were drowning in operational tasks, and within 30 days, they had their time back and their customers were happier. If that sounds like what you need, let's talk. Now, this kind of overview does so many things to the client. Notice what this does. It opens with the client's problem, positions you as a solution, shares the mini case study without bragging, and ends with a clear call to action. All right? So that's how you write an overview that really converts clients on Upwork. Now, the third element on how to build a winning Upwork profile in 2026 is a portfolio. A portfolio you are going to show and don't tell. So gone are the days when we just want to talk about what we did. You're going to show clients what you have done. So clients don't trust words anymore. They trust proof. They want to see in real time. Your portfolio is actually where you show what you've done. All right, so if you don't have client work yet, no worries. You might need to watch my video where I actually have taught how you can create case studies, portfolio samples with zero experience or with no clients at all. So it is not a problem. For example, if you're a social media manager, you just need to design a content calendar for a fake client or an imaginary client. So I don't like to call it fake clients, right? So if you're a writer, maybe like a ghostwriter, write 3 blog post samples in different industries. And if you're a virtual assistant, go ahead and create mock email management for your imaginary clients. Show them management system or inbox organization documents. So the key thing here is to make sure your samples look professional. Now you can use Canva. As you can see right here, I used Canva for a lot of my stuff, my case studies and my portfolio samples. So you can use Canva, you can use Google Docs for written content. And while you're using Google Docs for written content, make sure what you explain the context. What was the challenge? What did you create? What was the result? Even mock work will help you build credibility on Upwork if it is high quality. So do not do haphazard work. Now, the fourth element is your skills section. You're going to be very strategic and not just listing random skills, right? Upwork lets you list skills. and the algorithm uses those to match you with jobs. So don't just add every skill you think you have. Be very strategic and add skills that match the job you actually want. So if you want to be like a social media manager, your skills should include, content creation, Instagram management, Facebook ads, Canva, Hotsuite, things that are directly related to the role that you want to apply to. And don't add Microsoft Word or time management. Those are generic and they can actually dilute your positioning if you're not into virtual assisting, right? Here's a professional tip that you can actually bank on right now. Look at job posts you want to apply to. Look at job posts you want to apply to. What skills did they mention? Now go ahead and apply or list those exact skills on your profile before hitting apply or sending any proposal whatsoever at all. Right? That's how you show up on job searches, and that is how you rank up among other persons that has also submitted their job proposals. Fifth element is your profile photo and your availability. You know how we say it, first impression matters. Yeah, I know you might want to say, oh, this sounds so basic, but I see people mix this up constantly, a lot of the time. So your profile picture should be professional, not a selfie, not a group photo, and not a blurry pics. It should be a clear, well-lit health shot while you're looking at the camera and smiling. So that's it. Why? Because clients are hiring people and they don't want to believe they're hiring robots. So they want to see a real person they can trust, and set your availability correctly. So my availability is currently on means that what I'm available for interviews, I am available for jobs. So once it goes off and shows this way, it means what? I am currently working and I do not want to take on more jobs. Those are the 5 elements. If you fix all of these things we've mentioned, your profile will immediately stand out. And here is what you need to do next. Right away. Number 1 is to rewrite your headline using the formula we have provided above. Number 2 is to rewrite your overview. Remember what we said about the overview. Start with a problem, position yourself as the solution, share proof, and end with a call to action. Now, step 3 is to build and polish your portfolio. If you don't already know how to, watch my video where I already explain how you can build a portfolio of case studies with no experience, right? Now, the 4th thing is to audit your skills section. Remember what we said? Even after adding the necessary skills, but ensure that before you send out proposals to potential clients, you have checked out the skills listed and corresponding with what you already have. So if it doesn't tally, add the ones they added so that you can appear in their job search, and not just that, so that you can rank high when they start going through the proposals. Now, the 5th thing you want to do is to update your profile photo if it is not professional yet. So if you have selfies there and you have profiles that are looking too skinny and stuff like that, you can actually try and get a good one and make sure your availability is set to available now, all right? So do this and you will instantly be ahead of 80% of freelancers on Upwork. Now, if you want to go even deeper, I have created something that might help you. So it's called the Client Conversion Bundle, and it includes my exact Upwork proposal templates, and it includes my exact Upwork proposal template. It is behavior based, meaning that it is built around how clients actually make hiring decisions. So it also has like LinkedIn outreach templates, a full onboarding kit, an automation step, and so many. It is a 6-pack bundle. So I'll drop the link in the description. So if you want to check it out, pre-launch price is already on. So if you are serious about landing client faster this year, take a look at it and get into it. And that's about it. So you see, a winning Upwork profile is not really complicated. It's just strategy you need. Most people skip these steps and wonder why they are not getting hired. Now, don't be most people. This is a new year. You don't want excuses. You want more money. Now, I want to hear from you. Are you on Upwork? What's been your biggest struggle with your profile? Drop a comment below. I'll be responding to as many as possible. So if this video was helpful, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notification, because we're diving into proposal strategies and many other things in our next videos. And I trust you don't want to miss those. Now, thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.